Hey, Scorpio, what's up? Welcome to the cottage and welcome to your romance update, Scorpio. This is for you if you have Scorpio as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement. And we are going to get an update on what's going on in your love life and see if we can give you some predictions about what's going on. All right, Team Scorpio, let's see what's going on. And by the way, for the rest of today, I have a 25% off sale going on personal readings on my website. The link is below this video, www.enchantedcottage333.com under pre-recorded tarot readings. All right, Scorpio, let's get a love life update and see what's going on for you. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on in your love life? What's going on in your love life? Three of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. You are healing from something or someone, possibly a betrayal, definitely a heartbreak with the Three of Swords here. It is in the reverse, so I do feel like you are feeling better. But with the Seven of Wands, you're pretty protective of your heart right now. Yeah, you're pretty protective of your heart, and because you don't want another disaster. Three of Wands in reverse. You may even be a little bit like, I'm turning my back on love altogether. I don't think that's permanent, but I definitely think that, and that's probably prudent if you are healing. There may be, with that Three of Swords in the reverse, somebody may be trying to ask you for forgiveness. I want to get more on that Three of Swords in the reverse. That's possible because you may be, you may have some walls around someone offering for or asking for forgiveness. You may have the inclination to push them away, turn your back on them with the Three of Wands in reverse, kind of like tit for tat. You know what? You turned your back on me, I'm turning my back on you. Maybe. Let's get more on it and see if I'm right on that. Three of Swords here in the reverse. Three of Swords here, please. In the reverse. What's up? What's up with the Three of Swords here in the reverse? Tell me more on that. Eight of Wands here. Somebody is popping up. All right, coming towards you with the Eight of Wands here. Ooh, they are in this regret energy. Five of Swords in reverse. They may have been deceptive. They may have, I don't know, they may have played games with that Five of Swords here coming out, but they do regret that. And I feel like they are asking for forgiveness. That's why that Five of Swords is here in the reverse. So I'm not wrong. Knight of Swords, it might be somebody with air in their chart. Could be somebody a bit chaotic, impulsive. I almost think that this person is going to, there's some inclination from this person that something, that something else got their attention and that they made an impulsive decision, and went after something and did so, it cost them you. I hurt you. This hurt you pretty bad. Major betrayal here. Major betrayal. And it's almost like the way you see this, you took this very seriously. They a little bit more chaotic, a little bit flighty, at least seemingly here in this energy. But we're going to get more on this. I want to know more about this person and what's really going on. But you kind of look at this person as somebody that wasted your time. Give me more on this person. Give me more on this person in Scorpio's energy. You feel like they had a fragile ego and that somebody showed them a little bit of attention and they went quiet on you. They got complacent with you, took you for granted, thought you would always, Scorpio, they did take you for granted. They thought they had you in their pocket. Seven of Cups here in reverse, okay? And I think their fragile ego just got the best of them. I do get you being right about there being an immature energy, but they thought they had you where they wanted you. They absolutely thought that they could just take you for granted. I kind of get that. They just kind of went to sleep on you, if you will. Oh, there's a deep soul connection here. That's why it hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. Hurts so good. Come on, baby. Look, what is that? The John Cougar Mellencamp song? Sometimes love don't feel like it should make it hurt so good. These connections, these deep soul connections often do hurt the worst. They often do. And I think that's no exception here. Here they are, though, rushing in. Knight of Wands. They're still in this chaotic energy. Okay, Scorpio, it's crazy because they're offering a serious connection with, they're offering serious commitment. They literally make pop the question, Scorpio. It's like there's this determination to get you back. They're pretty fixated on you. They kind of feel like you guys are supposed to be together and that they have blown it, maybe. Oh boy, look at that. Strength reversed. They're no longer in this position of strength and they know it. Wow, Scorpio, they are feeling the checkmate energy from you. Woo! They definitely are. And it doesn't feel good. They know they've lost traction in this thing. They feel vulnerable. And quite honestly, that fragile ego is taking a beating. All right. They're getting a major lesson spiritually. That ego is taking a major beating because they're realizing, you know what? I didn't have Scorpio where I thought I did. I thought I had Scorpio where I wanted him. But you know what? I can't treat Scorpio any kind of way. And Scorpio would just be, yeah. Big ego lesson here for this person. Big ego lesson, Scorpio. That's what's up. That's what I see here. So we definitely have an attitude adjustment. Definitely have an attitude adjustment, right? That's what's up. So I want to see how this person is vibing in general. Are they any more mature? There's still this chaotic, awkward energy with that Knight of Wands. It's not the most mature energy in the world, but I will say this. It's determined and it's sincere. Now, we know that sincerity can only go so far, right? Because you literally have to have the wherewithal to be able to see it through. But there's an intent and there is a determination. That much is solid. I can tell you that. But let's just get a little more on this about what the energy is like with this person. So they have done some work on themselves. They have had the rude awakening and they have overcome some things. They've made some progress. I do see that. They're more stable. Four of Wands. They're more able to honor a commitment with that Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card. So there's such an attitude adjustment. Empress. That's how they see you. Divine counterpart energy. That's what they want, growth and expansion with you. They may want to, like have this blending of families or, start a family with you with these two cards coming out together like that for sure, especially with the Hierophant card. That's like, that for a lot of you, that's literally an offer of marriage. I mean, it just is. All right. It just is. I want to do right. I want to keep my commitment, especially with the Hierophant in the upright and the Four of Wands in the upright. So we will look at the long-term energies over on Patreon. And by the way, there are discounts over on Patreon right now. If you want to check out Patreon for the first time and you haven't done it yet, it's a great time because I have 50% off your first month over there using a promo code AK50. Or if you just want to take advantage of this one reading, you can get 25% off if you decide to go look at the extended Scorpio reading using promo code AK25. All right. So it's a great time to check out Patreon over there. Nonetheless, we're going to dig deep over there. We're going to do the extended. We're going to do we're going to dig into how the long-term energies between you two look, and we will do the All Signs Cross Watcher over there as well. So definitely take advantage of the deal that we got going on right now. And I'll see you guys at Patreon to talk about this in more detail. We're going to ask the hard questions over there. So be ready for the real deep T. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, Team Scorpio. Love y'all to the moon and back.